So this video is why gender confirming surgery is so important. So since my gender confirming surgery, which was my orchiectomy, it has really been a major night and day difference in how able I am to deal with some of the stressful things in my life. And I think part of that is this feeling of, are things better than what they were? And for a lot of trans people, when you're going through transition, there are a lot of things that are really good and really pleasant and really helpful. And then there's a lot of things that are really hard, mostly socially, just like the way you get treated by people and just not able to do certain things, just being not able to do certain things, and just being excluded from even, I can't even go to this day spa that I really want to go to just because of how I was born. And that's really hard. But there's this real sense of if I haven't had surgery, I haven't made progress. I'm not there yet. I have this thing that I want that I know will help me, and it's being withheld from me, and it is not available to me, even though it should be, even though there's no reason that, if it was any other circumstance, I wouldn't be able to get the care I need. And that's kind of the frustrating thing. It's like you're constantly met with this sense of, I'm not making progress and there's nothing I can do about it. There's only external forces that are kind of just holding my life in their hands and not letting me progress any further. And I think that's part of why gender confirming surgery is so important to so many trans women, is because it's this sense of I am physically changing my body to make it more comfortable for me. I'm making these permanent changes. It is permanently getting me closer to where I want to be. And once I make these changes, I don't have to worry about slipping back. It's not like with your voice or with your makeup skills. You have good days and you have bad days. Sometimes it'll slip back a little bit, but with surgery, it's just such a final thing. And it's like, hey, world, I've made progress. I've done this thing and I have taken this step towards my transition, and it is so plain to see that you can't ignore it. And it is really just life-changing to have that experience. I think that when you finally are in a place where you're things hurt a little bit less, and every single day this hurts less, this is so demonstrably better. My life, I can't argue that my life is better now. And that's just such a huge thing for people. And I really think that we need help to make this more accessible for people who really need it, because a lot of trans people don't have a voice. And let me tell you, even just getting through the door to surgery is a nightmare. And if you can't even get your basic needs met, it's like having cancer and just no one cares. And it's there's no organizations to help you get your cancer treatment. There's no none of that. I mean, if you dig super hard, you might find a couple of people somewhere, but it's it's just not, the support's not there. But it can be just as painful, I think. And that's why I think gender confirming surgery is so important for people. And I hope y'all gain something from this, maybe some insight. Maybe you can understand what it's like to be trans a little bit more. Or if you are trans, maybe you feel like you're not so alone, and maybe have some encouragement that things will get better, because for me, they really, really did. Um, and it wasn't even in the way that I expected. I really didn't think just getting an orchiectomy would change my general body dysmorphia so much, but it's just like the sense of I've made progress and things are better, and it just carries into every single aspect of my life. So until next time, I'm gonna sign off for now. But much love always, and I'll see y'all soon.